everybody.
Hoo-dee-hoo!
Spooktober is over and spooky season is done and Halloween is gone.
That means we should probably be done, right?
Yeah.
Fuck now.
The show's over. No. We're here for the new millennium and right post Halloween, we're here to talk Halloween 2. And we're here to talk about Michael Myers and Jamie Lee Curtis and chasing a chick around a hospital. And it's going to be a great time. And even though spooky season's over, we're still here to talk and chat and watch horror movies. So this is one I've seen multiple times. This is a classic. This is the one that really installs the lore in the Halloween franchise, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But to talk about a little current, we need to talk about Scream. Scream 7's trailer just dropped.
Yes.
And,
yes, before we go into anything, we have got to get into Scream 7.
I talked to some people that aren't into horror, and they're like, that looks really good. They're like,
and then that's what makes me nervous, though, because then I hear fucking Mindy's voice be like, yeah, of course it was good. You have terrible taste.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's going to end up being. It's going to end up being the ones that are OG like me and you are going to fucking hate it. And then everyone else is going to be like, oh, it was so good.
I think it's going to be a proper ending. I don't think it's Williamson and Nev. And I don't think
they're going to completely end it, though. It doesn't seem like it's going to be completely
It better
ended.
be fucking over. Is this 7 or 8? This
7.
has 7, right?
7.
It's a lot of screams. And honestly, there's only really one shit one. And then there's a couple like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone shits on the 4th one. But honestly, the 3rd one was the shittiest.
The 3rd one is dog poop.
That was circumstantial dog poop also, though. If Columbine didn't happen, we would have gotten, Daniel and I both read the script. We would have gotten a completely different movie.
But I still don't think it would be good. And I still think all the subplots are like, yeah, the movie.
I thought that's what it was lacking, though, was the 2 killers. Because that's one thing that they went hard on.
It was. And it was lacking gore because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think, I hated the movie within a movie shit. The whole stab shit was stupid to me. It worked in the 2nd movie, like I'm going to see it, and Mekhi Phifer, I believe. Or no, that's Omar Epps.
And that's actually the 2nd one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the 3rd one.
No, and the 2nd one, like when they did the stab movie and that, I could deal with it. When they went like full on, oh, we're going to Hollywood and talking to the cast and stuff, I thought all that shit was stupid.
Cotton weary.
I think the first one's a complete original and one of the better horror movies of all time. I think the 2nd one's one of the best horror sequels of all time. I think the 3rd one's dog shit. I think the 4th one tries to bring it back in a meaningful way, but ends up at like a 7 out of 10. Like, kind of, it's a good movie, but
that was actually going to be a start of a trilogy. Actually, 4.
Yeah,
Craven was going to do 4, 5, and 6 with Williamson, but after people didn't like Jill, he pulled it.
It didn't work, and that's crazy because I liked her, but I thought she was great, and I enjoyed.
She was supposed to replace Sydney,
and she could have. No,
not if being a bad guy.
No, she couldn't replace it. Nobody can replace Sydney. Sydney's the fucking queen of the franchise. But I do think that 4 does try its best. I think that 5 is a better, like, hey, we're going to pay homage to the whole series. I think that does a good job.
5 did a requel the way it should have been done.
Yeah. But that was around the time that every franchise was doing that. So
well, yeah, like Mindy says, you can't just redo a franchise anymore. The fans won't have it.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it, and I do think that it worked. 6, we've talked about it many times, and I've talked about how I hate it many times.
I hate 6 so much.
Not
because,
a huge fan.
I mean, if you watch Scream 1 and then you go back and watch Scream 5 and whatnot, they are copycats of each other. They are. But Scream 6 just took it way too far. Trying to be a copycat of the 2nd one. He just took it way too far.
Scream 5, the only thing I would take away from it is it plays it a bit safe, and killing Dewey felt a little obvious. It felt like, oh, if we're going to kill one out of the group, it's going to be Dewey. And to be the most heart-wrenching.
Sydney Gale mashup.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. And then I think 6 just took it too far with it. It really wanted to keep people for another one. And it's crazy that it tried so hard to keep people that some of them aren't even going to be in the movie anymore. Mindy and my boy are, though, right?
Yeah, Jasmine Brown and then the man that plays
Mason Gooding.
Mason Gooding, okay.
He's amazing.
Yeah, they'll both be and they're reprising their roles. Okay. I love the two of them.
Well, he should, because the length they went to save that motherfucker out of the last movie, if he doesn't show up, it's blasphemy. Because if you're gonna get stabbed 32 times by 2 different people, and you're still gonna make it, you got to show up in the next movie. It can't be like, oh yeah, you moved to Hawaii. Like no, you got to show up.
I just love how Mindy is so much like myself. It's so funny.
Yeah, it works.
Like honestly, that's the only part I like about the second one is when she's running from the hospital. She's like, I know who it is. Damn it!
Yeah. Well, both of those movies have a charming cast of young kids that are really good. But they don't always, like, the plot just doesn't service them as much in the second one. The second one, or 6, the credit I'll give it is that I do think it's very good. It's got very good scenes within it, like the Ghostface with a shotgun in the convenience store scene, and this
when
they're
scene, having a crawl on the glass.
Yeah, where Mindy's girlfriend falls into the dumpster and fucking in the face. Like there's some really good imagery.
That ladder scene, oh my Jesus!
There's some really good horror imagery in that movie, but then just as a movie, it does not work as well as like I'd put it over 3, but that's it. Mm-hmm. I think 4 works better than that one, in my opinion. But talking about another great franchise with 300 movies in it, Halloween. And Halloween 2, and something that's been rebooted, fucking imagined and remade 100
times.
Guys,
we were actually in the same room with like 7 different Michaels the other week.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to HorrorCon.
And when I first said last week, I was like, Halloween 2, you looked at me like, well, fucking which one? Because if you think about it, there's a lot
I really did. I was like, wait, which one? And then you were like, oh, there's little Michael. I'm like, from which one? Rob Zombie or like the
it's a good point, because I could have been talking about the Rob Zombie Halloween 2, which is honestly...
Because Judith was there.
Yes. Rob Zombie Halloween 2... to me, it's one of the weirdest fucking movies to ever exist. Not even just as like a Halloween movie, just as a movie, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever.
I remember. I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you remember this about the second one, but Daniel and I, we tried watching that second one at least a good 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
Until it actually started to click. Like we just couldn't. We could not figure out what was going on. No. With the plot or anything. It was just really very hipsterish and very weird, and to this day it's still like that. I mean, it's more viewable now, of course.
Yeah, to an extent. The first one kind of works, even though Rob Zombie has such a weird vision for shit. I like some of his movies, and like Devil Rejects is a great flick, but applying that to Halloween like has its pros and its cons. The second one just goes full on fucking acid trip.
Mm-hmm.
But this Halloween 2, I think, is one of the better horror sequels that really adds a lot of lore into what it's trying to do.
Oh yeah, because we have 3 Halloween 2 nows. We have the one we're doing today, Zombies, and then Halloween Kills.
Yeah, which I fucking hate that movie. So Halloween Kills, it blows ass. Well, it's not. I don't hate it. It's some of the best kills in the history of horror movies. But that's it. It's not called Halloween Plots for a reason. But it's Halloween Kills, and that's it. Halloween Ends is fucking blasphemy. But
Discount Michael.
Yeah. But this Halloween 2 is the best of all the Halloween 2s. And Jamie Lee Curtis is great in it. And it's fun, her going from the first one when it's like, yeah, just be a chick, a high school chick, to, hey, here's a little bit more meat on the bone and you're related to this fucking psychopath and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that she had a little more meat to fucking bite on with this performance than she did the first one.
Yeah, like she when she finally would close her eyes and whatnot, she would actually see visions of the past of like her mother and whatnot, and like she would actually tell her like, I'm not your mom.
Yeah.
You're not my daughter.
You're not my daughter. I'm not your mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
basically. So yeah. I mean, there were just little things, and then like I don't know if this was a flashback or did this actually happen, the whole her seeing him at a psychiatric facility. That whole, like, scene where, like, they were little.
I think it might have been real. I think it was real.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was real or if it was
She was just
fabricated.
seeing shit? Yeah.
Because, I mean, it would have made more sense to be fabrication because how could it have been real when the parents made sure that she had no idea she was related to him?
Yeah.
Why would she go visit him? That made no sense to me.
That's a plot hole. There you go, Mindy. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be like, they don't fucking know.
I love you, Jamie.
I'm a big fan. And I do think that this movie works. And this is going to be like just a quicker one because next week, by the way, we're going to make a huge announcement here. We're doing our top 50 movies of all time.
We're doing a not of all time.
No, it's not of all time.
No.
We're doing our top 50 horror movies of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm doing 25. Mindy's doing 25. Each of our own list. It's going to equal to 50. So check that out for next week. And that's going to be a longish episode.
Yes, that'll be like our Halloween extravaganza episode from last year.
This one is kind of a little mini review to appetize and to get out of Halloween season.
Mm-hmm.
And this made $25 million. And it only cost $2 million because these were cheap movies to make.
$2.5 million.
Yes. I think John Carpenter's one of the bigger geniuses, but he didn't direct this one.
I know, because he's an idiot. Well, he actually did, though. He went back.
Yeah.
He went back, and which really pissed the director off, because he went back and he's like, I don't like what you did. And, like, redid some of the scenes.
Yeah.
And then he redid his own scenes, because he's like, wait a minute, I don't like this either. And it's like, he seriously gives me whiplash with his emotions.
Yeah, he's hilarious, though, and he's a great filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
He's tremendous.
No harsh to him at all.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
It's just he's very wishy-washy. Like he gives director to someone else, but then he's directing.
Yeah.
he gives someone else the production role, and then he's producing it.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of, it's always been funny to me because he's done that with a lot of movies, and actually Wes Craven does that too. That's something that the two of them actually have in common, is that they tend to just get over involved.
Yeah.
In the projects they're in and whatnot. And actually, I don't know if you know this.
A lot of geniuses do, though.
But yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, though, but John Carpenter was severely drunk when he was writing this. That's the only, no, seriously, that's the only way he could get through it.
I believe it.
He was in writer's block, and he didn't know what he was going to do because he was only halfway done. So Michael and Laurie being related stemmed from alcohol. Not even kidding, it stemmed from beer. He
It's
even
from
said
the
it.
booze.
He said it's because I was abusing booze.
Yeah.
He's like, I was drinking beer all the time trying to get to this writer's block. So then I thought, oh, well, what if they were brother and sister? He's like, and then it just kind of clicked.
It makes sense.
And it's like, oh my God, he literally just revealed that he had to be drunk to think of that.
And that's why I don't enjoy the new Halloween as much, the one before Kills even, which I do like it.
Oh,
but,
2018.
Yeah, but that one does falter in a way because it doesn't acknowledge the second one. And it won't let them be related for that plot line.
Yeah.
Like they don't want them to be.
No, they shut that down because they talk about it, and
which it's
Alice
like,
and the granddaughter's like, no, that's just something they need out.
I understand if you don't want to make every other, well, especially fucking Halloween 3. But if you don't want to make any other Halloween canon and just have the first two be the first two, I can get that. But don't act like the second one ain't good because the second one's good.
Yeah.
And it's good, and it adds good plot to it, and it makes sense, because why else would he just be chasing this random chick for no reason? I get it, he sees her in, like, the beginning scene, but that's not a reason to chase her the way he does.
No, because he literally, like, looks for signs for the hospital and shit. Like, this man literally finds his way to the hospital, because he knows that that's where he'll find her.
Yeah, that's where he's going to get her.
And, I mean, and Michael, the way that I love the way that they did Michael in the 70s and then the second one is he didn't always go after everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that. noticed that in this one, especially
Oh,
in
yeah.
this one. He could have went after that couple
He definitely could have.
in the kitchen with the sandwich or whatnot, but he didn't.
No.
He just took their knife and he ran. That was it. That, to me, is the core of what Michael is. He's a confused kid at heart.
Yeah, but he's a fucking merciless killer.
Yeah, he does end
He's a
up being
cold-hearted fuck.
He does end up being like that, but he didn't start that way.
Yeah.
I mean, he just ended up being a little kid that made a fucked up mistake. But I mean, as time went on and whatnot, like they should. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous the way that the town handled the situation with everything. But I do like to point out that in the original Halloweens or whatnot, he had very strict rules that he really followed by. Like, you don't don't kill anybody that's not Laurie or somebody that puts themselves in my path.
Yeah.
And I don't kill kids. Like, these days, it's really hard now, especially with the Terrifiers and stuff of the world. It's really hard now to get through the whole movie and know that kid's going to be okay. He's not going to be brutally harmed.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they've all taken it there. But Michael Myers, I've never had to worry about that. I remember when I was in the theaters with you for Halloween 2018, and he had the chance to kill a baby. But me and you looked at each other and we're like, he ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He walked out of the house instead of doing it. Because that's just the way Michael is. He doesn't kill babies. I mean, he's killed preteens.
Yeah.
I think, like 10? Nah. Because if you put in Jamie Lloyd, who is his niece, if you put her into the mix, and technically he's only ever gone after somebody that's like 6 and older.
Yeah.
So, which actually in the Chucky series, that's exactly what happens in the first one. For season 1, when he gets all of the army of Chuckies ready to go, they're like, "Hey, who's off limits here? What age do we start at?" And Chucky's just like, "God damn it to hell! Just make sure they're not like a baby." What does that mean? Ask them if they're 6 or not. Any of them under 6 get to live. And it's like, oh my god.
That's amazing.
Because it's in poor taste to kill a baby.
Yeah.
So I just think it's hilarious that they had to throw that in there real quick. Like, what age do we kill them? Like, I just had, because it even was like, I had a question, Jackie Prime, and he's like, yes. Like, how do we know what age we can kill them? And like, they're all just like talking about it and shit, like it's a business meeting. It's like, oh no.
What the hell are you doing?
God. That show, I give it to Daniel for watching 2 episodes of it, because that show, as good as it was at the time, is not very rewatchable. And I figured that out over the years now.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very rewatchable show. I still love it.
You're a fan.
I will stand by it until they say, for like, once they like concrete it, that it's never ever coming back.
Yeah. What's some of your favorite kills in this movie, Mindy?
One of my favorite kills in this movie is the fucking scalpel. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The scalpel scene with the nurse.
Yeah. The
fucking lifting her. How can you fucking lift a nurse with the scalpel intact? Like, it would be okay if the thing fucking ripped or something and he went through it with his hand. That's completely plausible. But you're going to tell me this little tiny scalpel hung off the nurse? No.
No.
That's so stupid.
It is stupid.
Like, I'm sorry, but that's dumber than fucking having Amber from Scream 5 kill Dewey off.
Yeah, it is.
By lifting him up. Because it's like, wait, if this is her, how the hell is she? No. No. And Daniel's like, Mindy, it still happened. I'm like, I refuse to believe it. Not acknowledging it. That did not happen.
No way.
No way is she strong enough to lift him up. He's a grown man. She's a child. This is ridiculous. And I feel the same way with the nurse versus the scalpel, because I'm sorry, but I mean, yeah, medical grade scalpel, medical grade steel. Daniel works with this stuff. I understand can be very hefty. I mean, it can lift up some very heavy stuff. But do you think it could really lift up and hold up a nurse to like gutter?
No.
Okay.
No, probably not.
Okay. Because it would bend, wouldn't it?
The steel?
Yeah.
No, she would probably just fall off. It depends on how like attached she was to it.
He went like from behind.
Yeah, if it's sharp enough, you can point those motherfuckers. You can get them sharp. So honestly, yeah.
Okay.
I think stainless steel could impale somebody.
Okay.
100%. I don't think it would bend.
Okay.
Just my professional opinion.
I bring it up
I agree with you.
Because a lot of
I
people,
work with stainless steel. You're right.
And a lot of people on YouTube, I've actually seen a few videos now, even today, that have said like, "Oh, the nurse versus the scalpel is really stupid because the scalpel would have broke." You would know because you make those things.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you, like, do you think a metal would?
Yeah, a metal could. I don't know if that specific scalpel though. They might be telling the truth with that. That was the hot tub thing too, right?
No, the hot tub one was right after.
Yeah, that was insane.
It's even more insane is the water they filmed it in. The reason why the girl was screaming is because it was cold and they didn't tell her.
It's like I'm freezing it here, dude.
They didn't tell her.
That's amazing. That's so good.
Poor. I think her name was Karen. Poor Karen.
Oh, that was a Karen. And poor Bud, too, getting strangled.
Oh, yes. Rest in peace, Bud.
That's probably my favorite.
Oh, Bud.
It's a simple one, but it's a goodie.
Simple but a goodie. Also, I do want to nod my cap to Mr. Ben Tramer.
Oh, yeah.
The man that was literally the man of the fucking hour for 2 movies. No one ever saw him. And then the idiot gets drunk and gets fucking hit in the middle of his shit.
Just fucking ran over.
And then no one knows.
Yeah.
Everyone's ignoring Mr. Sam Loomis, who knows what's going on. Everyone's ignoring the doctor, and they're yelling at this burning corpse, which I love this. They're yelling at this burning corpse, going, "Check it, see who it is. It's on fire."
Yeah.
How are you gonna check something that's literally on fire? He's in flames.
It's on fire.
Like, exactly. Like, how are you gonna check it?
Yeah, there's no checking.
Like, who is he checking? How?
I agree with you.
That's my one big critique about it, and I feel bad for Ben Tramer. He was one of those like people that got mentioned but never gets to be seen.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was just wanting to be William Shatner for Halloween.
Well, he got his moment. He got his moment. He got lit on fucking.
They didn't recognize it though until like the kids showed up and were like, "Hey, Ben Trainer hasn't showed up at his house yet," and they're like, and Loomis is like, "Oh my god, we killed a kid."
Yeah.
Like everyone else is still like trying to figure out what's going on. Mr. Loomis is like, "We killed a kid.
And we killed him.
We ran this poor child over."
It's an amazing scene.
It really is.
So good.
So I had to doff my cap for that one because that's a classic scene.
Absolutely.
It is, because I feel bad for Mr. Tramer. Because I mean, Lori was putting up with it. Lori really liked him. She wanted to be his date for the homecoming dance, and she really wanted to date this guy. So to talk about him for 2 movies and then to have just 1 second of him walking down the street,
I kind of love
and
it.
a fucking cop just boom, and then you have people screaming at this burning corpse. Is it him?
It's him.
How are you going to figure that out? Like, it's on fire.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
It's got to be one of the better Halloween movies, honestly.
Yes.
Halloween 2 is one of the better Halloween movies out there.
We'll give it a rating. What do you think?
It's a classic. I would have to at least give it like an 8.8.
8.8 mental asylums out of 10.
Okay. I don't know why you say it like that, because the mental asylums are gone. She's in a hospital.
Well, the hospital. 8.8 getting chased around by a creepy guy in a hospital out of 10. It just didn't have the same ring to it. But I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna go with an 8.5.
85.
Yeah, I'm split on it because it does. I like the lore that it installs in it, and I do think this is a better Jamie Lee Curtis performance than the first one. Honestly, I think she's better in this movie than she is in the first.
I feel bad for her in this one because a lot of people don't know this, but she had really short hair for another thing that she did.
Yeah.
So they actually had to put a wig on her for this movie. And she says that it was horrible. It was itchy, scratchy. It just didn't fit her right.
Yeah.
And that's actually why they had her in a hospital bed almost the entire time, because that was the only thing that made sense.
Yeah.
And that looked good.
That's what looks good. That's amazing. So shout out Jamie Lee Curtis, shout out Halloween. Next week, join us. We're going to be top 50 movies of the last 5 years.
Yep.
Which is going to be kind of hard because there's only so many.
So fucking hard.
There's a good amount.
But
that's why I was thinking about making 10, but that's too much.
There's a good amount, though. That's the thing. There's a good amount to where we don't need 10 years. 5 years is just enough once we start going.
Yeah, and I think we'll have plenty of different ones.
Exactly.
So we might have a couple repeats, but we'll see.
But honestly, with Daniel and I, we don't have many repeats because I'm such an indie slasher kind of person.
Yeah.
And Daniel's more of a Hollywood movie.
I like glitz.
Individual.
I'm a glitzy
glitz
bitch.
And glamour.
Yes. All right. Well,
all right. I'm going to give it a big old hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo, Stabcasters. I hope you had a happy Halloween and we'll stay spooky for the rest of the season.
Make sure you guys subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.